So a few weeks ago, I noticed that my 8-year-old had made a drawing on my 5-year-old's wall. It was super cute. It had a little heart in between their initials, and she drew a bunch of fashion that she thought her little sister would like. But again, this is on the wall, and it won't come off, so I didn't say anything because I just wasn't sure how my husband would react. So the other night, he says, "Babe, can you come into Eloise's room?" And I'm thinking, uh-oh. I walk in there, he's staring at the wall. He's like, "Did Madeline do this?" I'm like halfway holding my breath. I'm like, "Yeah, I think so, but we can paint over it." He's like, "This is amazing. She's so talented." I took my daughter to the circus last weekend and I was excited to eat popcorn and cotton candy and just relive my childhood with her. And each of the acts did that thing where they pretend to mess up and then the acts get progressively more amazing. So the juggler dropped his pins, the tightrope walker wobbled, etc. My daughter is watching with this look on her face. So when the show's over, I ask, "What did you think?" She looks at me and she says, "Well, did you like it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I thought they were great." And she says, "Mama, you know, I'm glad they tried their best, but practice makes progress." I went to my younger daughter's Halloween parade and saw a little boy wearing a witch costume with a sparkly dress. When she came home, she told me that someone on the playground told him that he didn't like his dress. So I asked her, "Is it okay for anyone to wear a dress?" She said yes. And then I asked, "If someone says something mean, what should we do?" And she said, "Help if we can." So I asked, "Did you help out?" And she said, "Mama, I don't know what to help with though. I don't have any black dresses for him." So I'm confused and she explains, "The boy said that he shouldn't be wearing a purple dress if he's a witch. It should be black instead." My kids are vastly different. So we're watching Spirited, that Christmas movie with Ryan Reynolds, and there's this moment when he says, "That's bullshit." My older one hears it and immediately feels bad. Like so bad that she's tearing up. So I ask if she's okay and she crawls under the bed and says, "Mama, can you turn off the movie? I'm just worried I'll feel tempted to use that bad word. And I don't want him to teach me any more bad words." My little one is watching all this go down and smirks at me and whispers, "That's bullshit." I dropped one of my AirPods at the park, but we were back at the car when I realized it. And at that point, I had already put the stroller in the car and the kids in their car seat, so I decided not to go back to look for it. My 6-year-old was completely distraught for me and started tearing up and saying she felt so sad that I lost something that I use daily. I told her stuff is just stuff, and I still have one left. But that night she asked me to mail a letter to Santa for her, which I read to see what she wanted, and she asked for a bunch of things, but the last thing on the list was circled like 10 times. And it said one new AirPod.